If you've ever felt insignificant while staring at the night sky, congratulations, you are paying attention. We live on a planet that feels enormous, a place where flying across a country, like the United States, takes hours. It's home to over 8 billion people, oceans deeper than the tallest skyscrapers, and mountains that dominate the horizon. But here's the viral twist. As soon as you zoom out just a little, our massive, busy planet starts to look like something else entirely. It looks like a speck of dust that got lost behind the couch of the cosmos. This is the core setup, the feeling of overwhelming insignificance. How big is Earth, really? And how small are you compared to the rest of the universe? Well, buckle up. This is going to be a wild ride through space, scale, and some serious existential discomfort. Let's start simple. Earth's diameter is about 7,918 miles. It's big enough to host all your exes and regrets, but not even close to the largest object you can see in the sky. Take the moon. It's about 104 the size of Earth in diameter. It seems huge only because it's our closest celestial neighbor. Now meet the sun. The sun is 109 times wider than Earth. You could line up 109 Earths across its diameter, or you could stuff about 1.3 million Earths inside it like a giant celestial nesting doll. Think about this. If the sun were a basketball, Earth would be a sesame seed orbiting 25 feet away. This analogy compares the familiar to the absurdly large, forcing a momentary shock. And that's just a boring, average star. Let's get cosmic and meet Betelgeuse, the red supergiant star. At its biggest, it could be up to 1,000 times the diameter of the sun. If Betelgeuse replaced our sun, it would instantly engulf Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Earth would be not just a speck. It would be evaporated speck soup. But even Betelgeuse isn't the biggest. That title may go to Uy, a star so absurdly large you could fit 5 billion suns inside it. 5 billion, not million. This is the shocking realization of our physical smallness. If Earth tried to live inside Uy, it would be like parking a tricycle in a stadium the size of Jupiter. The sun and its planets make up our solar system, but it's barely a blip on the cosmic map. Even the icy outer shell, the Oort cloud, stretches nearly halfway to the next star. It's so big that light takes a year just to get from one end to the other. And yet, our solar system is microscopic compared to the Milky Way galaxy. Our galaxy is about 100,000 light-years wide, holding an estimated 100 to 400 billion stars. Earth is orbiting just one of them. Our star, the sun, isn't even in the center. It's chilling way out in the suburbs of the galaxy, in a spiral arm called Orion's Arm. It's like someone who couldn't afford downtown cosmic real estate. Still feeling okay? The Milky Way is just one galaxy. In the observable universe, there are at least 2 trillion galaxies. Each galaxy contains billions or trillions of stars, many with their own Earth-like planets. What if those planets have their own Earth-like questions? Questions like, why do we snore? Why do we age? Why do we care? This makes the vastness immediately personal and relatable. If the universe were a beach, Earth wouldn't be a grain of sand. It would be smaller than a single molecule in a grain of sand on that beach. The entire observable universe is about 93 billion light-years across. The actual universe might be infinite. We just don't know. Galaxies don't just float around, they group into clusters. Our Milky Way belongs to the local group, which contains about 80 galaxies. These clusters then form superclusters, like Laniakea, containing over 100,000 galaxies. Beyond that, scientists believe the universe is arranged in the cosmic web. These are vast filaments of galaxies stretching across the cosmos like spider silk, with huge voids in between. This visual is designed for maximum curiosity and wonder. The shocking punchline is this Earth isn't just small. It's tucked away in a quiet corner of a quiet galaxy in a quiet cluster. We are barely a whisper in the endless hum of space, so yes, Earth is cosmically, astronomically small. But here is the twist that makes the video matter. Earth is also massively important. Why? Because as far as we know, it's the only place in this entire universe where life exists. It's where consciousness evolved, where atoms learned how to question their own existence. You are made of atoms forged in stars, and somehow those atoms now form a brain that can contemplate those stars. Earth might be small, But it's the only place so far that knows it's small. That makes it rare. That makes it precious. We are the only known observers in a universe that doesn't even know we're watching. We're here. We're asking the big questions. We're building telescopes, sending rovers, and bouncing radio waves off the void. We are whispering. Anyone else out there? Maybe one day we'll find something. Maybe we won't. But either way, Earth is where the asking started. And that alone makes it worth protecting. Earth is the only speck where stories are told, jokes are laughed at, and science is done. It's the only place where questions like this one are asked. And that, if you think about it, is kind of beautiful. Knowing how small Earth is changes how you see yourself. If the planet is tiny, what does that make us, the people swirling around on its surface? Even smaller, right? Well, yes and no. While our physical size is laughable, our mental, emotional, and intellectual reach, that's something else entirely. You, sitting here watching this, are a cluster of carbon atoms that's aware of galaxies 13 billion light years away. You know about black holes, quasars, DNA, and human history. You can cry at a movie and calculate complex math. You are a blip. Yes, but a blip that thinks. To date, we haven't found confirmed intelligent life anywhere else. Consciousness, for now, is localized right here, to Earth. That makes our little pale blue dot a cosmic library, full of dreams, regrets, ideas, and questions. The same universe that created UY Scuti also made trees, coral reefs, and dogs that get the zoomies after a bath. And you? Size isn't everything. Significance isn't about mass, it's about meaning. And this tiny, fragile ball of rock, it's currently the only place we know of that makes meaning. That's why we should care. Not because Earth is big, but because it's ours. Until then, keep wondering, because that's what Earth does best.